Back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to get End Game Harden and gameplay, and if you should get them. The answer to the last one, you should 100% get them. Any in-game card that is free to get, you should. He takes less than 24 hours to get. If you straight up have to have a full day to grind, he takes around 16 hours of in-game time if you don't lose a game, which I'm going to be showing you ways not to lose a game. And then if you want to cut it up over a week, you can really just play like 3 games a day. That's about an hour and a half a day, and you should finish within less than 2 weeks, which just playing an hour and a half a day for less than 2 weeks to get a card like this is totally worth it. So let's go ahead and get into the most efficient way to get them. I just hopped into the final game you have to play to get the James Harden, which means that you're playing a full in-game team, and this is the hardest team you can play against. But showing you how to do it against this team will show you how to do it against every team. So you don't have to set defensive settings, but if you're going to, just set smother, go over, and then get into the game. That's the defensive settings you will set if you want to set them. I personally did not set them throughout the entire thing. Okay, the most efficient thing to do on offense is to set a pick and roll. Usually the pick and roll will be open. You can just pass to it, dunk. This will be perfect if you have Manute Bol, because even the in-game cards cannot block Manute Bol almost any of the time. And if you're wondering how to get Manute Bol, I'll put a link in the description on a tutorial on how to get Manute Bol. And I'll show you what to do on defense, but once again on offense, you set this. If they give you room, down stick dunk, I timed it wrong, but once you get used to it, you should be able to time it right. But if you down stick dunk when they give you the lane, or if you just pass it to your center when he's wide open, it should be easy dunks every time. I wouldn't really go for threes because they're hard to get on Hall of Fame difficulty unless it's wide open. So just run around here, pass it to your center, and you should be able to just go right over him, especially if you have a Manute Bol. On defense, I haven't really been paying attention because I've been trying to get the offensive possession, but this is how you off ball. If they drive, just run up on them, and it should be a contested shot like right there. Most of their drives will just shoot a contested shot. I don't know why, but the computer really likes shooting contested shots on drives. Just keep off balling until they drive, and then on ball and try to contest their shot, because you're going to do it almost every time. Got a right stick dunk right there. I keep timing it wrong because I'm used to a monitor. I'm on a TV right now because I'm on vacation. But if you just keep doing that, they're going to make contested shots. You're going to miss your down stick dunk sometimes. But overall, this strategy works. It's how I got James Harden. I didn't lose a game. Oh my god, I'm timing it terrible right now. Those aren't really hard to time once you get used to them. You get it there and one. Not an and one, but it's usually a foul or a dunk every single time if you're timing it even slightly. And then on defense, if you're sweating like you have to on these last few challenges, you really don't have to try until like the last 8 challenges. But once you start trying on like the last 8 challenges, you should be fine. The defense isn't hard. Anyway, straight into the gameplay, I'll tell you what I think about the card overall. This is just how to get the card, and you should definitely get the card. So what you will see with this card, his signature styles for the dribble moves aren't the greatest, but his jump shot is amazing. Easy to time jump shot. His explosive behind the backs is great. His escape is good. They did not give him the best animations that he could have got in the game, but he sure does have some of the top tier animations in the game for dribbling. As you can see here, his jump shot is amazing. He can shoot contested. His off dribble is amazing. His defense is good because James Harden has a long wingspan, if you didn't know, so his defense is just amazing. He can drive amazingly, and James Harden is top 5 card in this game. Like I said, once he gets takeover, he can almost make any shot in the game because he has a 99.3. His jump shot is perfect, and I think the reason they didn't give his the best SIGs you can get in the game for dribbling is the fact that he's a free card, and 2K does not like giving us free cards that are actually good. I think the Chris Webber is one of the best free cards in the game right now. I don't know any others. Yeah, I think Chris Webber may be the best free card in the game. I do not have him yet. I'll get him when I get back, so I think I'll be posting gameplay on Chris Webber on either Tuesday or Wednesday. But this James Harden is the real deal. Definitely a top 3 point guard in the game. And if you're no money spent, then he is the best in the game other than the Chris Webber. But I think the Chris Webber is kind of money spent, because any cards you have to get from Unlimited, Clutch Time, any online game mode is kind of money spent, because you either have to be extremely good at the game or you have to have a good enough team at minimum to even get them. So you have to spend some money or spend a lot of time. So just offline modes alone, like the Elgin Baylors, I haven't played with them yet. I do have them. That gameplay will probably also either be coming out today or tomorrow, but he's nowhere close to this James Harden. This James Harden is insane. He can run point guard. He's levels above that Devin Booker. The Devin Booker was a free locker code, so we probably should have knew he was going to be bad, but he has all of Devin Booker's normal sims in my league. SIGs in my league, so the Devin Booker probably isn't going to be good. I'll be dropping gameplay on him too. I don't really see much reasoning of it, but I'll just do it anyway. But this James Harden is just there's not enough to say about him. I mean, I have the full, this is probably the longest gameplay I've gotten yet because like he played good throughout the entire game. I'm trying to think of other point guards to compare it to. That Javen Ivey is probably the best point guard I played with before this James Harden, and he is insane. I do not know how he compares to the Jalen Rose. I imagine he's better than the Jalen Rose, but the Jalen Rose is 6'8", and I will be trying him out. I looked at the Jalen Rose animations, and I'm not sure if he is going to be better, but his animations look good enough to maybe make him better than James Harden. But any James Harden card in my team just feels naturally so good. So we're coming to the end of the gameplay, so I'll wrap it up with this. He's definitely a 10 out of 10 card. If you have the time to grind for him, grind for him. You just saw that red contest, he green. And go ahead and check out my other videos, like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.